Hello everyone, Chief Canuck here, breaking down Hunt the Truth, Episode 6, Boxing Story. The episode begins with Benjamin Giraud being inundated by messages from people who have been listening to Ben's first episodes.
It doesn't matter who's lying, or who you think is lying. The Master Chief saved the world, and you managed to what? Stir up a couple nuts and get some idiots to call you up? Get real, Giraud. Where do you get off?
You are a crusader, my friend.
Always thought Oni and the government
We're
were
talking
fishy
about
as hell.
Master Chief single-handedly made sure
You're the craziest man I've ever heard of in my life.
The messages Ben has received vary from those who support Ben in his hunt for the truth, to those who think he should leave the Master Chief alone, to straight up insults. And these messages were all sent by you guys. Let us know in the comments if you can hear yourself. Now, while I was editing this video, they released a bunch of messages, if not all the ones featured in this episode, as separate sound clips. So now you can hear the full 20 seconds or so of each message. Let me know who you recognize from the community. I can hear Green Skull and many others.
I just don't think the Onisi will go to all that trouble. You have to understand that from the perspective of living on Earth, it sounds like the outer colonists are constantly trying to prove insane conspiracies. Why don't you just relax out there?
I'll put a link down below in the description if you want to listen to each individual message. At the time of the recording, Ben had just released the beginning Hunt the Truth episodes, and for 4 days straight, his inbox has been flooded with these messages. Before he posted the episodes online, Ben told Ray about the incident with Jacob Walker on the flight back home, and Ray said he'd look into Jacob Walker's identity. Ben had also, rather purposely, missed the deadline to send his files to Oni. Just before Ben was going to publicly post the story online, Michael Sullivan sent him a message. Sully expressed that he and the Oni higher-ups were disappointed and he had got a one-time deal to extend the deadline by 1 day. But Ben ignores this and went ahead and posted his own story, his own version, free of Oni propaganda, to the public. There is an upside to all these messages from the listeners. Ben now has a giant pool of information from outer colonists. They've confirmed what Ellie had said, no insurrectionist abductions, and no boxing on Eridanus 2, the planet where John grew up. They also repeatedly told Ben that Deon, the boxing coach, was a total liar. Now Ben is trying to figure out what Oni was trying to cover up, which we know is most likely the abduction of John and the other children for the Spartan 2 program. Ben's timeline of the Chief has a big gap now between the events when John was 6 to the age of 16 when he was at boot camp. However, Ben also received messages from people who actually knew Deon. So Deon was a real person, but the stories he told Ben were all lies. Which left Ben even more confused, as Deon and Gabriella Dvorak were the only two people who had stories about John after age 6. Deon had apparently coached John how to box, and Gabriella had apparently freed John from rebel captivity. But both were now discredited as outer colonists had repeatedly informed Ben that there was no boxing on the planet and there was no rebel abductions. Not to mention there is a death record and accounts from childhood friends that John died at age 6. Ray then showed up at Ben's place with information and the news that he can't and won't help Ben out anymore. According to Ray's research, Jacob Walker totally checks out, and his military record places him on Reach when John was there, and Gabriella also checked out. It appears that Oni has backed up their lies and covered them up with military records. Just then they heard a noise and they thought someone was outside listening.
I think somebody's out there. Ray was completely frozen. I had no idea what to do. I was debating between turning off the lights and hiding or jumping from the bedroom window, and we ran out of time.
Oh,
You
whoa, wait.
line, Ben!
No, wait, Petra!
You didn't think I'd find out, huh?
Petra! God,
You recorded me?
It turns out it was Petra Janicek who was listening in, and she made herself known by knocking down the front door in a fit of rage, with her gun ready. She was irate that Ben had recorded their conversation on Earth and posted it online, a rather incriminating conversation at that. Needless to say, Ray and Petra are both disappointed with Ben. Petra comments how sloppy Ben is with his journalism work and learns that Ben had actually had Mshak Marardi secure his lines. Upon hearing this, she was even more disappointed and bet that Mshak was listening.
No, he's not.
Mshak, are you there?
Hi, guys.
See?
Unbelievable.
Turns out he was all along, and for weeks. Mshak piped in and revealed that he was the one that hacked Oni and changed the travel plan so Jacob Walker and Ben would cross paths. Mshak was contacted last week by someone, but wanted to give Oni a scare before he told him. The contact goes by the alias of Pharoah, and immediately Ray and Petra took that as a cue to leave. Before Ray left, he told Ben Deon was indeed a real person. However, Deon had died 7 years ago, and he doesn't know who the person was that Ben had interviewed. After they left, Ben told Mshak he wanted to speak with Pharoah.
I need to speak to Pharoah. How do I get in touch with him?
Actually, don't worry. She's about to get in touch with you.
As the episode ends, a weird sound is played. It turns out to be Morse code, and when decoded, it reveals the website stolengauntlet.com. When you visit the site, it redirects you to a YouTube video of what appears to be a Ford truck commercial, but not quite. You may have noticed that the username for the channel is actually an anagram for Dr. Halsey. Now this video appears to be a normal commercial, but it's plagued with the same Oni glitches that appeared in the Xbox UK YouTube video last week. And according to many people online, this exact video aired in theaters before the showing of Avengers Age of Ultron, which is something my lame Dum Dum Theater didn't do here in Canada, which is a little disappointing. I would have loved to see this on the big screen. Now this video is a part of a new element in the Hunt the Truth ARG, Hunt the Signal, which had a countdown only visible on mobile platforms for May 6th. And has now since revealed a 4-person team competition, with winners having their faces added to characters in Halo 5 Guardians. So go and visit the website huntthesignal.com on your mobile device for your first test, then you can get started. Register, read the terms and conditions, then form a team of 4 and get hunting. Good luck everyone, and that's my breakdown on the latest Hunt the Truth episode without getting too much in depth with the Hunt the Signal, which has only just begun. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more awesome Halo news and content. My name's Chief Canuck and I'm signing out.